Hi everyone, this is H on TV. It's a family vlog. We are an international couple in Japan. Today we are showing you our first ever trip to another country as family. I personally wanted to visit different countries around the world, but as you know, things like work, money and stuff could not actually enable us to visit these other countries. And the fact that we've got a little baby, we thought we could give it more time until now she's 4, and we decided to make it happen by going to Vietnam. So on 20th May we went to Vietnam and came back on 28th. Places we visited were Ho Chi Minh, Phu Quoc, and so we broke down these videos into small parts as you'll be watching them all. I hope you enjoy all these videos from day 1 to the last 7th day. Oh, by the way, as I said earlier, we left Japan on 20th and we were supposed to come back on 27th. But due to delays of the plane, we came back on 28th. That was pretty horrible, but we thank God that we got an amazing time full of great meals and adventures. And it was a great experience for us all. Anyway, let's get started. We visited different places. We got great food, meals. We went to markets, night markets, clubs, shopping malls and stuff. And I'm pretty sure our baby got more and more experience, and she got fun. Alright, so let's get started with everything from start to the end. Alright, so for day 1 right now we are at Kansai International Airport in Japan, and we are trying to figure out where the international departure gates are, and of course searching for a flight number and time, as you can see right now. So we started off our trip at the Kansai Airport in Japan, and this is the airport outside with lots of people. This is our baby. She knows where she's going actually, but she doesn't properly
Where are you going?
cannot speak well. After all, she's still 4,
Can you say something?
and so yeah, she still needs some time. But I think she knows where she's going.
No limit,
She
Jana.
just needs some time.
No limit, Jana.
Besides that, we're not under any pressure. So yeah, that's it. But she's really beautiful. Oh, by the way, as I speak, this entire video is covered in Japanese and English. So if you speak both languages or you understand both languages, you're the best. You're on the right track. Yep. So we just checked in and we now at the lobby. Moving around in different shops, stores, and we see if we can buy some stuff. I was actually trying to buy perfume. That's why we're moving around. Alright, so we are in the lines, moving forward, going to checking in on the main gate, and finally we took a bus within the airport, and this drove us directly from where we checked in first to the last check-in area where we were supposed to board on the plane to fly outside the country. So as I speak, this time around we used Viet Air. It's one of the LCC airlines. LCC is a low-cost carrier, and we are flying to Ho Chi Minh in Vietnam. We just gave in our bags and called at the counter, and now lining up to check in as we get started. We're now on the bus. As you can see, the bus is moving. It's having lots of people with different countries. Of course, the Japanese, the non-Japanese, and they're going to different areas, different countries. Yep, this is how the airport looks like. It's pretty big, different airlines, different companies, lots of people doing their thing, they're doing their work. All right, finally we got off. All right, so as you can see, we are outside, and this is probably the plane that we're going to take to board. So before going to the boarding gates, we had to give her something to eat because she was actually feeling hungry and sleepy at the same time, and we never wanted her to start screaming on the plane to disturb people around. So we gave her some quick small snacks a little bit, and now we are in the lines getting ready to give in our passports and board the plane and get to our seats. So right now they're asking us to prepare our passports and boarding tickets and stuff. Yep. So now we are on the plane. Alright, as you can see right now, we are in our seats. Our baby, myself, and my wife. We're having some good time inside the aircraft. Yep. We haven't actually started moving, but we're just getting ready. There's some announcements that are supposed to be done actually before, and we're trying to listen to them. We're not actually giving it attention. We're supposed to, but yeah, that's it. We're just doing our thing, having our fun. All right, there we go. Now we start moving. It's about to take off. Hey, that's my baby. It's actually her first time to board an aircraft, and all along I've been making promises. We're gonna go outside Japan, we're gonna go to another country, and we could not, as I said in my first explanations. But now the day has come. Finally, one of her dreams comes true. She's on the plane, and I also fulfilled what I was trying to tell all the time. Yep. And now we're already up in the air, and we're trying to see if we can get some food on the plane. We're checking out some menu, kids menu. Of course, we heard that Vietnam is a country where people love spicy food and stuff like that, and our baby cannot actually eat these spicy foods. I myself am not good at spicy food, so we're trying to see if we can get something better. This is some shots from inside the plane, outside through the window. I don't think we are allowed to do that, but just to keep memories and take some short videos. Actually, the one thing that I realized about this aircraft is I thought it's pretty big outside, and it would be bigger inside but was a little bit smaller. There was not enough space between lanes or people next to you. The good thing that we had was we had 3 seats and we were close. I mean, we were next to each other, so there was not any big deal about that and problem. But the downside of this aircraft was there was too many shakings, and like everything was shaking around, and people were sweating. People were like, "What the hell is going on?" And I myself had taken long without taking a plane ever since I came all the way from my country to Japan. I had spent years and years without using a plane, and we happened to use this LCC this time around. We're now having some food, but look at that. Look, guys, you see everything is shaking and almost falling down, and my baby's like screaming. She got scared. She's like, we're about to fall, we're gonna fall, daddy, do something. And of course I cannot do anything, but she's just screaming in Japanese. She's saying kawaii, kawaii, kawaii in Japanese. It's like it means scary or scared or like freaking out, because what the hell is going on. And yeah, but we just had to bear with the situation and just enjoy our meals. So we had some rice, fried chicken, fried rice, and I think some small salads, and a bottle of water, and some, I think it was kind of Japanese tea or something like that, and some apple juice. But it was great food, and yeah, it was a great memory. It was a great experience. Look at my baby. She's pretty scared. She cannot even eat her food because she's like, I'm just figuring out what the hell is going on. Daddy, do something. Look at that. You'll be fine. You see that? Actually, it's not only me, but like when we went off the plane, like everybody was screaming. Everybody was like complaining about the same thing. Like the services were pretty good, but the plane was very shaky, and well, like going like up and down and like sides and stuff. And I mean, it was pretty scary, but we finally made it. We never had any problems. We never had like crash or stuff. Yeah, we thank God, and we made it all the way to the ground in Vietnam. And look at that, my baby, she got so scary and she could not actually finish her food. She just slept off. She got tired. All right. I think we are now in Vietnam, and all these views you see from the window are showing, we are seeing actually Vietnam land and houses from the air. Yeah, so we still have a little few minutes to get to the ground. So it was about, I think it was about 4 hours from Japan to Vietnam. It's not that a long flight. It was pretty short, but the only problem, like I say, it was just scary. It was just shaking all the time, right from the start until we got off. Yeah, that's it. That's now my baby. She's just playing around. Look at this great view. Look at these houses, big buildings, some playgrounds. You can see them clearly right from the window. Yeah, we're about to get on the ground. There you go. Finally in Vietnam, Ho Chi Minh. Hoki. It's actually hikoki, which is aircraft or a plane in Japanese, but she's just a little small to speak it loud. Yeah, we are now on the arrivals. on the lines, in the line, sorry. Yeah. So we finished the checking out. We got our luggages or stuff like this, and look at that. So right now, as you can see, my suitcase, what happened is actually it was so broken and damaged like crazy, and almost my clothes and my small like stockings and my small items were taken out, and I don't know what the hell was going on. And I went to the counter to complain so that they could do something for me, because we had paid for insurance and stuff. And when I get to the end, they're like, we don't know what the hell is going on and we cannot pay anything. I was like, hey, come on, these are the photos and before we boarded the plane, and this is how the thing is looking at right now. You don't expect me to leave Japan or any country to come to another country with the broken stuff. It's your staff members at the airport who maybe just don't care about other customers. They just throw stuff right into the cargo stuff area, and my bag, my suitcase is broken, and I need a new one. There's no way I'm not gonna move around with this broken thing. And the first guy that I spoke to was like, okay, let me talk to my superior and my other colleagues and see if we can do something for you. And the other guy came in all the way abruptly and it's like, we're not doing anything, you didn't pay any insurance for this stuff. I was like, hey, here's my tickets, it shows everything. I paid for my insurance in case something happens, not only about myself, my body, my life, but still my luggages if something happens. So you need to pay back, you need to do something. So things got hit up and I was screaming like crazy at the airport. Everybody was looking at me, and I'm like, I don't give a shit, I don't care, I just need money. I need a new suitcase. You either buy one for me or you just give me money. And at the end they actually paid me, I think it was 300,000 and that was about, in Japanese yen, I think it was about 10,000, maybe 18,000. No, it was actually 10,000, I think. Yeah. And so once we finished that, then we just got out of the airport and we just continued moving out to where we're supposed to go. Yeah. Yes. So before we had to take a taxi, but before that we were so hungry and we had to pop into this fast food restaurant, cafe actually, and we had to buy some food to eat before we took the taxi. Actually they use Grab. It's an app and you just reserve a taxi and it's gonna drive you from the airport to your hotel or from the hotel to wherever you want to go. And yeah, so as we were waiting for some food stuff to eat at the airport, we had to reserve for a taxi. So, and right now, as you can see, I'm just moving to buy some bread and stuff and some drinks, as my baby and my wife are just right there behind waiting for me, and she was actually trying to reserve for the taxi. So I think I had some coconut coffee, and what else? I think, if I remember well, I had some bread, and my baby just had some little hamburger and some small snacks. So this is just actually outside the airport, and it was so hot.
Can I have
So humid and crazy hot. Yo. So for the taxi from the airport to where the hotel was actually a 25 drive, not far from the airport. And I think before we booked the hotel, they had some shuttle buses and taxis that could pick us from the airport, but we did our bookings late, so we could not have it. So we just decided to get a taxi by ourselves that took us directly to the hotel. Yep, time to eat. I think this is called baiming, something like that. So it's bread and some eggs inside and some salads, cabbages, carrots, and some like sauce and stuff. We had two actually, one with chicken and another one with, I think was beef or something, if I remember well. But already they're really good and so delicious. Alright, actually I like this restaurant. It's not a restaurant actually, it's a fast food cafe. They have some good coffee, tea, bread. I mean, it's a small shop but with pretty good foods. I think I liked it. Actually, when we landed in Vietnam and the day we were leaving, we went to the same place for the second time because I liked it. It was really good, cool, with great atmosphere. Yeah. Alright, so this baiming was actually so good that I think I took two of them. As you can see right now, I took the first one and I took the second one. They're really good. Look at that. Look at that. So big, so good, and soft. I thought they would be like hard and stuff, but because sometimes bread, you buy some bread, were really hard. But these ones are really soft, easy to eat. Right now, so we're done with our food and we had to go find where our taxi was. At the airport, there's some specific areas where you're supposed to wait for the Grab taxis. You can grab the taxi and it drives you to wherever you're going. It's not like you just pick it from anywhere. At the airport, there's some places that just being designated for taxis for the Grab. And so we had to move to that place right there, as you can see, and we are waiting for our car to come. There are so many cars, so many people around, so it was pretty hard for us to find our particular car. And because the guy was trying to call us, but he doesn't speak English and he doesn't speak any Japanese, of course. So we're just using photos and some Google Translation app that I was using and taking some shots and showing him we are right here, where are you, and stuff like that. So it took us roughly 10 minutes until he came. And I think my wife, she had to go all the way to some other place looking for the number plate, because he had given us the number plate and photo of his car, but still it was hard for us to find it. And so I had to stay with the baby behind, and my wife had to go and find the guy, as you are watching right now. And it was almost getting cloudy. I think it had started raining slowly. So we were like panicking and we were like scary. The guy's not coming, and to book another one, it takes time. We're already tired. We just wanted to get the hotel, take some break, and end the day and get a rest for the next day to start off moving around and having some great time in Vietnam. So by all means, we had just to wait for the guy because there's nothing we could do. We could do actually. And I think after 10 to 15 minutes, he now comes in and we get closer to it and we just put our stuff inside and we board the car, and now we're moving from the airport to the hotel. 나덱스 강교 난데요 뭐 거래. First time Vietnam. First time.これ高速？ああ。めっちゃ鳴らすやん。うん、スタップ。スタップ。これパパの車ちゃうで。
日本より運転技術より。
うん。なあ。だってこんなん。
怖い。
あ、すごい女の人やし。
これマーケット？
いや違う。
みんなバイクやな。え？ここ？今行くところ？あと14分。財布？ベトナムのやつ入ってるやつ？はい。ベトナム語でこんにちはなんて言うか。シンチャオ。シンチャオ。シンチャオ。で、ありがとうはコモン。カンモンカンモン
Cảm ơn.
ガンモン
Cảm ơn.
ガンモン。初日が雨が降り出して、何よりも交通量とバイクの量でちょっとびっくりしちゃってます。メッシ人気やな、ベトナムでも。
世界中
うまい。工事中。ガンマンやったっけ？これすごい建物やな。あ、これは？
あ、これ全体一だ。
あ、行くところ今日？ これいくらなるの？全然つかへん。はい。えいちゃん、ベトナム好き？ほんまかいな。ほんまかいな。こらえた。はい、け。あ、これ市場。お、すごい、行きたい。あ、やばい、これいけるすごっ。譲り合いとかないん？あ、止まった。多分俺運転できん。これ観光バスじゃん。なんかパキスタン人の顔してる人がいっぱい。うん？うん。うん。チップ？いいよ。うん。チップわかるこの人。オッケー、いいよ。俺はいい。自分がいつもお金にシビアだから、珍しいと思う。めっちゃいい匂いする。はい、ホテルに着きました。へいへいへい。Thank you.
Breakfast on our floor and stick toilet night or there. We no smoking in the room.
Okay, thank you. はい、初めてのベトナムビール、初めてじゃないけど、海外で乾杯。Alright, so after we checked in and took our bags and luggages to the hotel room, we decided to get out looking for a supermarket that was close to the hotel. However, because it was too humid and the crazy traffic, we could not find the supermarket and we just decided to give it up. Because walking on the street with the baby in that crazy countless number of bikes and cars was just too much for us. So in the end, we just decided to go to some night market where we had our first ever Vietnam dinner, and that was pho. Pho is like in Japanese, it's like in Japan it's like the Japanese noodle, or you can call it the ramen. And this was very delicious, was super good. The soup was awesome and not spicy, even though a baby enjoyed the meal. And lastly, we walk on the streets after the dinner a little bit, just trying to figure out whether we could get to the hotel by ourselves from tomorrow.
ナイトマーケット行ってで帰ってきて風呂終わって今こんな気持ちでさっきまで眠たそうになったのにもうジャンプしまくってる。